the crunch time offense down the stretch. This was your first crunch time game. Going with a lot of Russ, LeBron, kind of 1-3 inverted pick and roll. What kind of did you like about that? And Russ finding AD out for that dunk and just kind of using him as a roller, the things he could do going downhill.
Yeah, this is something we've been talking about a lot in our meetings and trying to incorporate it into practice. And I think late game, that's something that we like when they have an elite guard, that's not going to switch on LeBron. We can get that situation. We got that one bucket. We also had a miscue where, we were double cutting and just turned it over in the paint. But definitely a situation we like.
Frank, we've talked a lot about team defense and kind of how individual defense sort of relates to that. Anthony made some kind of otherworldly individual defensive plays tonight. How important do you think of a factor that was for you guys in getting this win?
Well, it was huge. Won by 3. It was, obviously a tight game down the stretch. Every possession matters, and he came out of nowhere with some of those blocks, and that's why he's one of the best defensive players in the world. And that's why we've got a winning culture because of our commitment on that end of the ball. We still need to be a lot better. But he was outstanding with some of those plays.
Hey, Frank, just wondered if you saw anything with the aggression towards the rim in the first quarter and how important that was, and then as things went on, if you saw any additional style things that you guys can carry forward.
Yeah, well, obviously, we're playing a bigger lineup, so there's less space to get to the basket, but we're still getting good looks there, and we're just encouraging our commitment to attack the rim, and just to slow down a little bit and concentrate on our finishes. We missed a lot of buddies the other night, and you want to make sure we're attacking the paint first, playing inside out basketball second, and concentrating on our finishes. We're much better tonight.
Frank, you've told us since the beginning of training camp that you were encouraging Carmelo Anthony to do what he does. What did he do for you guys tonight? And not just the shots that he made, but his presence, how does it allow the rest of the offense to function?
He was outstanding tonight. And congrats to Melo. I mean, 9th all time. That's unbelievable. And
Where are you from?
Yes, he went to Syracuse.
Barely. For like 4 months.
But my Kentucky Wildcats beat Syracuse in the championship if you want to start calling out Syracuse. Carmelo Anthony was awesome tonight. He didn't crawl up to that milestone. He blew the doors off of it. And, I'm super happy for him. He's been a great culture fit with our group. And obviously really playing at a high level on the floor. He's got a lot left in the tank, and he's really going to help us this year.
Frank, you were obviously going to win a game at some point. You're going to win presumably many more. But did it feel bigger than just a win, just the relief of getting a game, executing down the stretch, and kind of maybe some catharsis just with, obviously when it was preseason and the way the first 2 games were?
Yeah, we weren't paying much thought into the preseason. Obviously you want to win those games, but it's really about getting work in for your guys and managing minutes and all those types of things. So, but not losing your first 2 home games didn't sit well with our group. Came out very motivated tonight, and we've got a lot of belief in who we can be this year. But we also have a lot of work to do. And we had a very, very productive film session yesterday. Cleaned a lot of things up, got on the same page with a lot of things, and the effort was much better tonight. The attention to detail was much better tonight, and that's how we're going to have to improve. And it's not going to be with a lot of practice time. We're going to have to do it with the mental approach, and we've had a lot of success with that the last couple of years here. So we got to keep that going, and it's great to get our first win.
Hey Frank, guys like Malik and Austin got significant minutes tonight. What did you see out of them?
Yeah, they're terrific. I didn't expect to put Austin on John Moran, but it ended up that way because he's just playing well on both sides of the ball and did a good job competing. Every time his number's called, he gets in there and plays well. And I love Monk's instincts for the game. I really do. His scoring instincts, like just using his athleticism defensively. Getting up to speed with how we want to execute our defensive schemes. He's really come along with that, and both those guys are a huge part of the win.
On Davide.
Hi, Coach. Davide from Italy here. Curious about among the many progresses you made tonight, which is the one that pleased you the most?
I just think the way we executed offensively. I think we were moving the ball well. Our commitment to attack the paint was terrific, and to either finish or find the open man. I think we forced less. That's probably the number one thing. But a lot of growth on the defensive end as well. We just didn't finish possessions. We got a lot of stops. We limit half of their offensive rebounds. It's a 15-point game. So growth on both ends, but probably how we're executing offensively.
Just your overall thoughts on Bazemore and what everybody else, tried to do against John Moran. Obviously, he does it to a lot of teams, but your just thoughts on what you guys tried to do.
Yeah, he's been great for us. Really competes and has great athleticism, length on the defensive side of the ball. He was competing, doing his best he could on job. We didn't bring help early enough on a lot of situations. But he's going to get that assignment each night for our team, and we feel good about what he can bring to the table, and also the spacing that he gives us offensively. He did a huge three, when we were struggling a couple possessions in I think it was the fourth quarter, and good on both sides of the ball.